reveals why she's been looking to do a happy film lately. And she explains that she learned everything about romantic chemistry from Aamir and Shah Rukh Khan. Take a look.
सुनिए सुनिए सुनिए, रामन परिवार की लड़की 22 सबके सब झूठे। शर्मीली।
कौन शर्मीली? मीनाक्षी।
उसमें है वो सारे गुण जो एक भारतीय पत्नी में हो। किस गधे ने लिख कर भेजा ये सब?
अगो भाई, क्या चेहरा है, क्या आंखें हैं, क्या हंसी है।
Rani, you said that when Anurag Kashyap came with, the first thing you told him is, Anurag, I don't want to do one of your typical dark films. Give me a happy movie.
Yeah.
Now, when did Rani Mukerji start shying away from doing something challenging?
No, actually, it's not about doing something challenging. I think it was just said in humor, actually. Because if you see my career graph, it's not as if I haven't done films that are dark.
Exactly.
Or edgy. I think it was just said in jest because I know Anurag since the time he's been assisting, Mani sir.
Right.
During like Yuva days. So I know him since then. When he wasn't a director himself, he was still waiting for his first film to, release.
That's right.
So I think I have that candid equation with,
Sure.
Anurag to have fun with him.
Okay.
Ayya was a film that kind of came to him in a way, and I think he and the director thought that I would fit the bill. So it was just said in joke that I hope you're not coming to me with something sad, because I had just finished Jessica, which was also a very serious issue-based film, and then I had already signed Talash, which was again going to be an edgy thriller.
Right.
So I needed a film which was chirpy chew in that sense,
Okay.
which brings out my flavor or my fun flavor.
Right.
So henceforth, I told Anurag that I have no space for any dark, edgy thrillers right now.
Right now,
What I want to
okay.
do is something fun.
Okay.
And I think Ayya fit in beautifully.
मीनाक्षी बेटी, आप है माधव राजाध्यक्ष?
मैं आपको एक गाना सुनाऊं?
नहीं।
सुनिए ना मेरा गाना। ये हो क्या रहा है मेरी जिंदगी के साथ?
ईशा, कितना ये मेलोड्रामा?
I love you.
One of your greatest strengths as an actor, Rani, in your ability to make characters so real and so believable and so natural. Now here you're playing this really exaggerated character. Was that hard?
Not at all, because I think we all go through our fits of being slightly exaggerated and slightly more exuberant rather than exaggerated.
Okay.
Sometimes, you have siblings in the house, one is slightly quieter and one is a little more flamboyant.
Right.
So yeah, Meenakshi is flamboyant in her own way, and because she's basically resisting that world of hers,
Right.
she is a little vocal about what she likes or what she wants, being in that setup, but she
Right.
still wants to come out of that.
Okay.
Yeah, so she is. But if you see Meenakshi in the film,
Okay.
there are much more exaggerated characters where I'll look pretty subtle.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, that'll be nice when you'll see the film.
Okay. Now they say that great comedy can be achieved when an actor isn't embarrassed of laughing at himself.
Right.
I watched the song Dreamum Wakeupum,
Right.
and it really looks like you've really let go of your inhibitions and had a good time.
Yeah.
Was that what it was like shooting the song?
Yeah, because I think me and Vaibhavi, the choreographer, we are actually very close friends. And when we get together, I think we just play music and we go mad dancing. And I think South Indian dancing or South Indian flavor has been something that we've always enjoyed dancing, because kind of dancing you do to like let go.
That's right.
And have fun.
Correct.
So we've done that many a times at home.
Okay.
It's just that now we've made it a little public.
Right.
And when the song came to her in her lap, she was excited. And she was like, we have to go all out and give tribute to all the South Indian songs that we have seen and enjoyed.
Dreamum, wakeupum, critical conditionum. Hey, artham, quakeupum, hilodula sab shakeupum. Face to faceum, dharti potram, kaisam, thunderum, downam, mandaram, sizeum, mataram, thinkam, mandaram, jump. Pumpingum, poppingum, thumpingum.
They say some actors have great chemistry together. The truth is, you've had terrific chemistry with pretty much every actor you've worked with, haven't
Right.
you? You know, whether it's the three Khans, whether it's
Yeah.
Abhishek, Vivek,
Yeah.
Saif. Is it true that, you know, what they say about Rani Mukerji? Rani Mukerji can romance a tree, really?
Yeah, actually, I always keep saying that because, you know, when I came into the industry, I came in with a very women-centric film.
That's right.
Which was Raje Ki Aayegi Barat, where it was, there was some extreme things happening in the film.
Correct.
Where I was getting raped and then I was marrying the man who raped me. So
Right.
I think when I was 16, I hardly understood what the consequences of that film would be.
Right.
But luckily, to my advantage, I think I did a song called Raja Ki Aayegi Barat in it.
Right.
Which went like राजा की आएगी बारात मेरे आंगन में.
That's right.
So I remember Shah Rukh and Amir telling me later on that they watched the trailer of that song on TV, like the first look, and they really thought I was good in that song.
That's right, yeah.
Luckily for me, they hadn't seen the film, so they just seen that song.
Okay.
Similarly, I think when Adi went and saw the film, he encouraged Karan to sign me on because nobody was signing Karan's film at that point of time.
True.
So I never really know how do you romance on screen.
Okay.
So when I did my film with Amir, and Amir was an actor who I had a crush on as a kid.
Okay.
Because when I was in my 7th grade, I watched Qayamat Se Qayamat Tak and I instantly fell in love with him.
Okay.
So I had grown up liking Amir so much and I'd grown up seeing Shah Rukh come in. So when I worked with Amir in Gulam, and it was my first day, it was a song that I shot, which was Aankhon se tune ye kya keh diya. And I remember myself feeling so awkward and so embarrassed and so shy, and I was looking down at his shoes. And there was this romantic shot that I had to give where I was supposed to look into his eyes. And I think because of what I felt for him as a kid, I was like, how can I look into Amir Khan's eyes? He's such a huge star. So I kept looking down, And Amir, for some strange reason, told me, look up, look into my eyes. You have to connect with me before the camera goes. And I was like, no, let them say action, then I'll look into your eyes. So I think I learned from Amir that you need to connect
Right.
much before the camera comes on, because you need to make the camera feel there is something believable between the two actors. And that was probably a lesson for me. Because I still remember again when I was doing Kuch Kuch Hota Hai and I was shooting a song in Scotland.
Okay.
So there was a shot where Shah Rukh had to come and kiss me on my cheek.
Right.
And I remember that the minute Shah Rukh used to come close to me, I used to just drift on the side, like very subtly, but I used to drift. So Shah Rukh was wondering, what is wrong with her? Why is she like going away? So he told Karan that, who have you got?
Right.
What is happening? So, you know, I started off from there
Okay.
by being a really awkward newcomer.
Okay.
And I've grown to understand that it's just a very mechanical process.
Okay.
So once I had said in a joke that now I have become so trained that I can romance a tree also.
Right.
So if you put a tree in front of me, I'll start romancing the tree.
So then let me ask you this. I won't take names and I won't ask you to take names.
Okay.
But have there been times when you've acted with actors who you've not been particularly fond
Yeah,
of?
who have behaved like they're trees, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for talking to us. Looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you, Rajeev.
Thank you. Now, Ayya starring Rani Mukerji releases at cinemas on the 12th of October, and we will of course review the film on this show that week. But now it's time for a short break on Now Showing. When we come back, new DVDs to be won on the Really Tough Movie Quiz.